Joellen Bead is a tough player to put into these type of videos because if he's healthy, then he'd probably be number one. But it's tough to predict how many actual games he's going to play this season and if he's going to be on a minutes restriction. So as a result, I'm just going to put it here, like, if Embiid was healthy, he'd probably be number one on this thing. But because of his health, I don't know where the hell to put him, but I figure I might as well say that. So if you're ever going to hate me for one of these videos, it's probably going to be this one. Specifically, who I have at number 4. And we're only at number 5 right now, so you don't have to wait that long. Gotta go Jokic, man. I saw someone say that if Jokic has decent shooters around him, there's pretty much no reason for Denver to not be one of the best offensive teams in the league. I think that's pretty accurate. They were one of the best this season, and Jokic wasn't even the dude playing the center position predominantly right from the jump. They had that little situation with him and Yusuf Nurkic for a while. I mean, when you just have a big dude who's going to average like 6 assists a game, on top of post up on switches, be a mid-range shooter, the three-point shot is coming. I don't think it's a lock just yet. Dude is going to be great, man. And he might be like a James Harden version of a center, where the defense may never get to a point of being that good, but he does so much offensively that it just kind of works out. Now, I only have him at number 5 because I value defense in centers pretty significantly, so as a result, you know, number 5. But hey, that's still really good, and he's got potential to get better. Now, of course, the counter to that is, well, if you value defense so much, then why is Jokic over DeAndre Jordan? I just think Jokic's offense is more valuable. I love DeAndre Jordan. He's a great defensive player. It's close, man, okay? This stuff ain't easy. Okay, number 4. You might get mad at me for this one. Demarcus Cousins. I've seen some people, more than a few, come to the consensus that Boogie is the best center in the NBA, and I understand, okay? From an offensive standpoint, dude's ridiculous. 4 assists a game, the three-point shooting, the bull in a china shop mentality the dude has where he's just barreling through everybody. Boogie's fun to watch, no doubt. Here's my thing. He's gotten worse on defense, and then his lack of focus is just too much for me to put him any higher than number 4. Whether it's technical fouls, yelling at referees, pouting because he didn't get a call, and then as a result that carrying over to his defense, and there's just too much negativity surrounding Demarcus Cousins for me to put him any higher than number 4. Now, from a talent standpoint, yeah, the dude's great. And am I hoping that he turns it around in New Orleans? Yes, I am, because I would love to see Boogie in a winning situation where he is like the reason for why it's happening. Well, he wouldn't be the only reason. I mean, Anthony Davis is great, and Drew Holiday's a solid point guard. You get it. But Boogie he's a big deal right now. Can he turn it around? Can he shut me up? I want him to, but I'm putting him number 4. There you go. Number 3 is Marc Gasol. And I think Gasol and DeMarcus being, so opposite of each other, but Boogie having better stats and being more talented, let's be honest. But me putting Gasol up at number 3, I think that just kind of shows you the type of players, or the type of people they are. Like, Gasol's character is never in question. His defense is worlds better than Boogie's. And Gasol isn't even like some crazy athlete, But he still just knows how to play defense. He's very smart. Now, the rebounding is definitely a gripe with Gasol. He's one of the weaker rebounding bigs in the league. But I think just what he does everywhere makes up for it. Being a very good defensive player, being a damn good playmaker, especially out of the low post, the three-point shooting, the mid-range shooting. He's getting older, but he seems to get better every year, so I don't know, maybe he'll lose a little bit more weight and he'll be good to go. Number 2, I'm going Rudy Gobert. And number 1 and 2 were tough for me. The reason I'm going Gobert so high, like I just mentioned, I think defense is kind of a big deal when it comes to centers. And I think Utah is probably going to be the best defensive team in the league this year, barring significant injuries or whatever. And the thing with Gobert, I think people have this idea that he's like not an offensive player at all. Here's a couple things. Like, can he shoot? No. he's hit like 4 out of the paint shots his entire career. But he might be the best roller to the rim in the NBA outside of Anthony Davis, because I'm going to get super nerdy on you right here. Gobert's points per possession when he's rolling to the rim is 1.4, which is actually higher than basically everybody, including Anthony Davis. But his frequency is also lower. He averages about 2.5 rolls to the rim a game, whereas Anthony Davis averages about 6.5. So I would still say Davis is number 1, but I have to assume that because Gordon Hayward's gone, Gobert is going to get more rolls to the rim, and he's already awesome when it comes to that stuff. So just imagine a few more points a game. Add to that how good he is defensively, his offensive rebounds, the fact that he gets fouled a decent amount and he's great at finishing inside. I think his offense is good enough combined with his defense to be number 2. Number 1, I'm going Karl-Anthony Towns, and this one is me going out on a limb, because if I was going by the safe pick, I would have went Gobert number 1, because I know Gobert is going to be excellent defensively. Towns has had a problem on defense since he's been in the NBA. He's been a little disappointing on that side of the floor. However, this is his 3rd NBA season. He's supposed to be a special talent, which he is offensively. He's had Tom Thibodeau yelling at him for a season. He's going to have Jimmy Butler yelling at him. He's going to have Taj Gibson yelling at him. And he got a little better towards the end of last season on defense. So I think Karl-Anthony Towns is going to make enough improvements defensively this season to go along with what he's going to do offensively, and offensively the guy's fantastic. I mean, 3-point shooting, ball handling, mid-range shooting, posting up, rolling to the rim. I mean, the guy's great on offense. He's also a fantastic rebounder. I think the defense is going to make enough of an improvement to where Towns is number 1, and I am prepared to be dead wrong on that one. I could be dead wrong about this entire thing. Demarcus Cousins could be great. Towns might not improve on defense at all. Marc Gasol might fall off a cliff because he's too old. But you know what, man? There you go. So if you made it to the end of this video and you don't hate me after putting Demarcus Cousins number 4, shout out to you. And if you did make it to the end and you hate me, hey, thanks for watching.